Welcome to Jamaica. We just ported and we're fixing to go down. Check out this beautiful country. This is from our balcony at the moment. We're gonna go down to the gangway here in a minute and get off. Isn't it pretty? That's what we got so far, y'all. Beautiful Jamaica man. Jamaica man, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, let me see if I can get on him. Where's he at? Got the long legs down there.
Almost 8:15.
Alright, we'll see y'all down on land.
Oh, then maybe they know where to go.
Oops, excuse me, sorry. Okay, here we go, baby.
Walk into somebody with a thing.
Say hello.
Hey.
Tell them where we are.
I'm in Jamaica, Mom.
We're in
Hey, Mom.
Jamaica, Mom. We are headed out. Let me see if I can turn this around. Did y'all see this long hallway we're on right now?
Once again, a very good morning, everyone. This is Cam, your cruise director, reminding you that we have gotten clearance from the local authorities, and if you're ready to go ashore, our gangways are ready. They're located on deck 0 on both the forward and the midship. Please utilize the forward and midship staircases and elevators to access the gangway. Have your sailing sign cards, also known as your cabin door key, in your hand and ready to go. And of course, anyone in your party that is 16 years of age or older will require a photo ID when returning back to the ship. The all aboard time is 4:30 and it is posted on the Carnival Hub app, the Carnival Fun Times, as well as on the gangway. So please be back on board or back on the pier no later than the all aboard time again, which is 4:30 this afternoon, ship time. For those guests that own a shore excursion, please follow the shore excursion information on the ticket that you have. And if you have any questions, please show that ticket to any one of our team members and we'll get you to where you gotta go. Speaking of shore excursions, we have the last minute tour that's just popped up. It's called the Hop On Hop Off. It's an all-day pass and the bus runs every 30 minutes in a loop. It includes 4 stops to Rose Hall Shopping and Doctor's Cave Beach, Coral Cliff Entertainment Complex on the Hill Strip, and of course the local craft market. The price is only $25 for adults and $14 for children.
I think this
selling sign cards only,
when
please.
they got here.
Only need to use your selling sign card to purchase this shore excursion. You can purchase them inside the terminal building until
Did you get a water bottle? Yes.
Empty.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they won't let you take it with it on.
Coming back. Coming back.
For sure.
Daniel, you have phone with you? You have phone with you? No.
I just dropped the tickets and we're over here. I heard him getting sterilized under this thing. I think I needed it. Yeah, I needed it a few years earlier, actually.
Right.
I was going to say to you, it doesn't matter at this point.
That's what I was going to say, right, that's it.
Thank you.
Got it? Okay, here we are. We are entering Jamaica.
Come on, guys.
Jamaica, man. Yay.
Come to Papa. Papa wants to get a picture.
No.
Papa care about you.
got to walk over here to our terminal so we can meet with our people that we do an excursion with. But here is part of Old Glory. One thing we did find out that is kind of sad because this is kind of a part of us when we cruise, but Carnival Glory's ship, this is her last sailing, and we actually got to be on it, which is bittersweet actually. But they sold Glory to who, baby? Who'd they sold?
Sold to somebody in Spain.
Sold it to somebody in Spain.
Local trips around Spain.
Yeah, they'll just run local trips around Spain. So this is her last sail, her last voyage. But we got to be a part of that. And I really kind of hate it because that was the first ship that we've ever sailed on. And here we are entering Montego Bay, Jamaica. This is the terminal shopping mall, so we will be doing some shopping here in a minute. So, I will see you in the shops. Look, y'all gotta see this. You see we're in zone 1?
We're the first ones in.
Yeah, and look at all these people that's in here. You have to go to certain zones compared to where you're going for a trip, for an excursion, and we are in zone 1. And there's nobody here but us. That's because what y'all don't know is this is a haunted tour. Nobody's taking it. This is so funny because this whole place is full.
Watch her.
Okay, everybody. Okay, so we are indeed not the only ones, thank God. We are actually on the tour bus. Say hey, baby.
Yo, bye.
We made it. We're out of breath. Wish we had some water. And
It's been an hour without alcohol. Don't know if we're gonna make it.
I know those kiss me on the lips drink, especially if you tell them to add peach schnapps or a shot of coconut rum. Very good. Just FYI. But anyway, we're on the bus waiting to go, and I'll be back with you in just a little bit for some more.
I guess 9.
Here in Jamaica, no problem country. And we have one of our #1 driver up front. His name is One Son. Yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Who understand what I just said?
One son.
Yeah, man. One Son. Why you think we call him One Son? Because he's the only son of his mother. Yeah, man?
One son.
Yeah, man. So give it up for our #1 driver, One Son.
Woo!
Yeah,
One
man.
son!
You know one thing about my driver? He was born with his life in his hand. Yeah, man. So I'm sure he's gonna take us in one piece and back in one piece, not in pieces. Yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. One love here in Jamaica. And you have the #1 tour guide here on your bus. And what is my name? Very good. So give it up for Jamila now. Show me a little love.
Jamila.
Yeah,
Woo!
no problem here in Jamaica, man. Okay, so my driver up front, he lost his mother Sunday.
Oh no.
Yeah, so if you see him crying today, it's because he's mourning for his mama.
Oh.
Yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So today we're gonna show him love. Yeah, man?
Yeah,
Let
man.
him know that he's not alone. We are with him. The fun group is with him. Yeah,
That's
man?
right. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, because today we're gonna shake what our mama gave us. Yeah,
That's
man?
it. That's right.
Yeah, man, and have fun in this hot sun. Let me say, is there anyone on board celebrating a birthday, an anniversary, even a divorce? We celebrate everything here in Jamaica. Yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
So let me see the birthday hand, the anniversary hand. Oh, how many years together?
37.
37. Who can top that one? What about you? How many years?
36.
36. What about my friend in the back? How many years? How many? How many years together?
I can be smart. I'll say 1.
20 years tell me y'all shy. We don't bite up in this spot unless you want us to bite. Yeah, man, we eat our meat dead, so we don't bite. Yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So let me see the hand. Let me see the hand that can top the 37. Whether you celebrate how many years? 46.
Woo! Yeah, man.
Now let me tell you a little story. You see, young people nowadays in 2020, we don't stay together long. 2 years is enough. Yeah, man. Let me see. But I'm telling y'all, I don't know what is wrong with this generation. We're trying to change that. Yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I want to do 37 years too. 47. What about my, how many years I want to do, driver? He wants to do 1 million. Yeah, man. It's a blessing. They are Cornwall, Middlesex, and Surrey. The counties are then divided into what we call parishes and capitals. I know back home you guys have states, but out here in Jamaica we have parishes and we have capitals. We are currently now in the parish of St. James, and the capital is Montego Bay. Yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
And Montego Bay is the second city here on the island. Now, Kingston is the first city and it is the capital of Jamaica. Yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Have you guys ever heard of Kingston, Jamaica? Yeah, man. That is the first city and it is the capital of Jamaica. Yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Montego Bay is the second city and it is the capital of tourism, and that is where we're at now. Yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Every other parish, they're just small towns. Yeah, man? Well, you can ask Google. Y'all know Google don't lie. And they keep secret for nobody. Yeah, man. So today we are going to try that jerk chicken. Yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Once you're here in Jamaica, you have to try that jerk chicken. Yeah, man. And today when you're doing your shopping, you make sure you get your Jamaican spices. Yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
And when I say spices, I'm not talking peppery hot. I'm talking full of different flavors. Yeah, man. Now keep your eyes to your left and take a look at your boat. Now this is Jamaica all year long. The sun stays hot, the water stays blue, the island stays green, and the people stay happy. Yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Isn't that pretty? Surrounded by this pretty water.
No kids, they're a blessing from God. Yeah, man. So you have babies. You have babies. You have babies. Yeah, man? Just like Bob Marley, 12 babies and he's still going on. 14 babies. Yeah, man? Yeah, man. God said we must multiply. Yeah, man. 7 times 7, you have babies. Yeah, man? Let we all say babies.
We got babies.
That's a little bit of babies. Y'all know what to say. What about my friends on the back? Say babies. Okay. Yeah, man.
That water,
Babies
ain't
on
it
the
pretty?
boat though. Okay. Welcome to my beautiful island, Jamaica. The land of wood and water. Yeah, man? Yeah, man. Right. But you tip them if you want to, the choice is yours. Yeah, man? Yeah, man. You see me and the driver first. Who you think you're going to see last? Me and the driver. So you're going to save the best tip for us. Yeah, man? Yeah, man. The best stay for last. And remember, you already pay for your tour. The least you can do is enjoy your money. Yeah, man? And after the tour, we go in shopping. Yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And when we're doing shopping, that is where we're going to eat that jerk chicken. Because
Yeah,
once
man.
you're here in Jamaica, you have to try that jerk chicken.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man?
Yeah,
I'll
man.
take you around the back and you have your jerk chicken. It is very delicious. You won't regret it. Yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. No problem here in Jamaica. And remember, the same bus that takes you is the same bus taking you back. this place because or else I'm gonna spoil your tour. Yeah, man. But the ladies, y'all gonna get good news today. And for the men, you better be smart. Yeah, man. That's the only thing I can tell you.
This is Rose Hall, the great house. Coming up. We'll get some better video
You
pictures
see my
here. Just
number
a
one
little bit,
driver,
yeah.
the best here on the island. Today we're gonna treat him good.
Just get away from the exhaust of that bus.
Wait, I want to get to this wall. Hold on.
Need a picture?
Rose Hall, the great house. It's beautiful. So far.
The restroom is right over there before they're touring the kids. While they're on their head, they'll get all that. Yes, I'll take my time.
Sorry. You're fine. Thank you. No problem. What? What'd you say? Oh, yeah.
That's in my ankle to be twisting, stuck up in the mud.
It's hard being a woman, though. I know. Not as easy as they think, is it?
I know. Men don't see what we have to go through.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, they're the one wearing it. Yeah, thank you.
Don't let me hit you today.
Look, we are at Rose Hall, right?
Yeah, that's right. We can't hit you. Oh, that's good.
Which is known for
Come on in, folks.
killing her
For
husband.
some strange reason, I know you guys are from Carnival. Some strange reason.
He's right.
You guys smell alcohol. Oh, it's inside the house. Come on in, everybody. Come in my circle. I don't buy it on a Wednesday.
Is it
Wednesday, right?
Oh, it is.
Oh, Lord, I'm thinking of you. They gets away with you, don't it?
Is that it? Alright, sir, just so you know, never stand at the back of the haunted house door. Just saying. Good morning, folks. Welcome to the Rose Hall Great House. Now, right here, guys, is where you get a chance to have a personalized souvenir from us here at Rose Hall. Comes out looking a little bit like this.
Use either rails to make your way up.
lights are blinking in my video. You see that?
No flash, watch your step. No flash and no videos. Watch your step. And just stay to that side. Watch your step. Stay to that side.
Thank you.
Stay to that side there. Watch your step. Watch your step there.
Trying to make the board creep. Oh, you can do it.
You get a picture out the window here. It's a beautiful view, I gotta tell you that.
Rose Hall Great House. Most of all, welcome to Jamaica. So my name is Daltis and I'll be your tour guide. So feel free to ask your questions as we go along. But you're not allowed beyond where the ropes are. Neither to sit in the chairs. The chairs are not very strong. If you see a window seat available, it's always to sit on them. Alright, so what you're about to see here today, this is a mansion. And so this mansion was once dominated by a vast sugarcane plantation. It had 6,000 acres of land and over 2,000 slaves working on it. The house was first started in 1750 by George Ash. He was a wealthy English planter who named it after his wife Rose, hence the name Rose Hall. George Ash died 2 years later. Rose remarried 3 other times. That was her last husband, Honorable John Palmer, who completed this house between 1770 to 1780. Now both of them died having no children. The house was then built to his grandnephew, John Rose Palmer, who later met and married to Annie Mae Patterson in 1820. So she became the second mistress and the White Witch of Rose Hall. Now she was so called the White Witch of Rose Hall because she was so wicked to her slaves, so they gave her that name. Now Annie Mae Patterson, she was born in 1802 in England. Her mother was English and her father Irish. At the tender age of 10, her parents decided to move to Haiti. They're merchants, but they think by practicing voodoo or witchcraft, they could make a little more money. But a year later, her parents both contracted the yellow fever virus and died. So she was then adopted by her nanny, who was a black voodoo priestess. So her nanny was the one who taught her all she knew about voodoo. By the time she was 18 years old, her nanny died. So she then decided to move to Jamaica in search of a wealthy husband. Anyone came here for that reason today? Because we don't have any wealthy men left. We're all wiped out. Alright, so that was when she met and married to John Rose Palmer in 1820. So Annie Palmer, she was murdered at age 29. She was only 4 feet 11 inches tall. So they say dynamites come in small packages, so you can see that was her. She only lived in this house for 11 years. Within 9 years, she had murdered all 3 husbands, along with countless slave lovers. You'll hear all about it when we get upstairs in the bedrooms, so that's where all the lovings and the killings took place. Yeah, you can laugh. Yeah. It's lovings and killings in the same breath. Yeah, it took place in the same breath. Alright, so after Annie Palmer died out of this house, the house was left vacant for over 130 years without anyone living in it. Within that 130 years, it was claimed by the British government. Because we were ruled by the British until 1962 when we gained our independence. And so they sold it to the Barretts, the Jarretts, and the Henderson. Now the Barretts and the Jarretts, they bought this place to work the sugarcane plantation, which was all around. While the Henderson, they bought it in 1905 to live in it. But one day, while the Henderson maid was upstairs cleaning, preparing for them to move in the house, she fell from Annie Palmer's balcony, broke her neck, and died. Now they were convinced that they had bought a haunted house because they believed that she was pushed by the ghost of Annie Palmer. So they didn't bother to live in the house. They stripped the house instead of all its woodwork and furniture and moved to Kingston in Jamaica, where they built another house called the Braemar House and later put the original pieces there. So we have a few original pieces in this house that was given back as a donation. So I'll point them out to you as we go through. So what you're looking at today, they're all 17th, 18th, and early 19th century pieces. And so they replicate exactly what would have been here originally. So this house today, it is privately owned by Michelle and the late John Rawlings, and they're from Wilmington, Delaware. The bank price of this house was not disclosed, but they paid a total of $2.5 million on the restoration. They bought the property in 1958 to develop the area by building hotels, such as Hilton, Holiday Inn, former Ritz-Carlton, which is now the Hyatt. And so this house is in total disrepair. So they have decided to restore it to keep the history going. Restoration started on the house 1966. It lasted up until 1971. Do you have any questions? Alright, so we are in the ballroom. So this is where the Palmers would dance and socialize their wealthy friends. The 17th and 18th century chamber music. Back then there was no reggae, no Bob Marley, no form of entertainment that we have today. So you can imagine how boring they were. Alright, the house was enhanced by candlelight because there wasn't any electricity. All the furniture and woodwork inside the house, they're made from genuine Jamaican mahogany. The fabric on the walls is silk, and throughout the entire house is all fabrics that are on the walls. And so you notice how high the ceilings are. So the higher the ceiling, the better the ventilation. In the corner behind you right there, we have this grandfather clock. And along with the drop leaf table, I'll point out to you later on. So both pieces were donated to the house by the late Johnny Cash, that famous country and western singer who passed away. Now Johnny Cash once had a home 5 minutes drive away from here at Cinnamon Hill, which was connecting Plantation House to this house. He had the Rawlings there with close friends, and this house is also a museum as well, and it's open for tours and functions. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be telling you about the library and the main dining room, after which we can have a look at them. So because the group is so large, I'm going to divide it into two groups, and we're going to have a look at the room first, and then we go to the dining room, and then the other group would come in. Alright? But I'm going to tell you about them first. Alright, so here we have the library. So back in the days, this room was the most frequently occupied room in the house. All business discussions pertaining to sugarcane would be held in that room there. We have a cane chair inside there. It's an 1810 piece. When unfolds, it becomes a library step. The cane chair is what they had to use for books and records of the high shelves. Now back then, the average height for the English was 5 feet 2 inches tall. Now we also have on the wall an original portrait of Rose, the first and good mistress of the house, so the house was named after. She's said to be good because she had 4 husbands. Now they all died from natural causes, and she died at age 75. Unlike Annie Palmer, who murdered all hers at age 29. So today there's no pictures of Annie Palmer the witch, as the night she was murdered, her slaves burned all her personal belongings. They thought she was so wicked and that he would come back to haunt this place. And he died in December of 1831. Just after she died, they had the Christmas Rebellion. That rebellion that led up to the abolition of slavery here in Jamaica in 1838. Now in Jamaica at that time we had 700 great houses. 685 were burnt by slaves during the slave uprising 1831 to 1838. 15 remained in Jamaica today. 14 of these that weren't burnt because the master of the house was always kind to the slaves. But Rose Hall Great House only remains here today because they're afraid of Annie the witch. Alright, so the other room from there is a main dining room where the Palmers would dine whenever there's guests in the house. The table is a 4-pedestal Sheraton banquet table. The chairs are ribbon Chippendale. And immediately in front we have an 8-piece mahogany break front with china tray dishes on display. So when you get inside the dining room, on your right you'll notice a Sheraton inlaid sideboard, and we have a Sheraton knife box on the sideboard. So when you get inside here, you'll see it. We also have above there a portrait of King Louis XVI of France. So he was the one who was married to Marie Antoinette, beheaded during the French Revolution. And the painting, along with few other original pieces, were given back to this house as a donation from the same family that stripped the house and moved to Kingston. Now, at the same time, you may be wondering what the French king is really doing in an English house. Back in the days, they believed in trading. So they trade along the French, the Chinese. You see the Chinese influence. The English, the Indians, in exchange for rum and liqueurs and sugar from the sugar cane. So at that time, rum and sugar, it was in great demand. So we're gonna have a look at these rooms. And then when you go into the lower gallery, you'll notice a painting on the wall, a girl in red dress. I'll tell you about it, but just look at the head and the shoulder and watch it turn towards you when you go into the lower gallery. Alright, so I'm gonna have the first maybe 25 persons, so we come inside.
That's gonna split us in half.
Which half are we?
Come on up. Alright, so I'm just going to show you the chair. This is a chair. I'm going to unfold this chair and it becomes a library step. See that? So this is a chair, becomes a library step to reach all the books and records of the high shelves.
That's neat.
And this is Rose, the first and good mistress of the house. Alright, so you can turn and then you're going to make your way to the dining room. The others going to come inside.
That was cool. Did you see that? How that turned into a...
Yeah. Up on the walls is the same as the family upholstery, the furniture.
Look, it's my bowl, baby. have been of a little girl. I think it was in here. That's not a little girl. Oh, this one. Oh, her eyes do follow you. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Let me zoom in on that a little bit. Oh, that's wicked. Oh, that's wicked.
Yeah, I think we have sugarcane still being grown in Jamaica, so we have like about 3 major factories that are still remaining. And at that time, there was a lot of sugarcane. You see the dining room already?
That's what it looked like it was abandoned for 100 years.
Oh, that's pretty.
Alright, so this is a painting, yes, I was telling you about the head and the shoulder turns. No matter where you go.
Tanya?
Quite eerie, isn't it? It's so quiet.
Huh? Oh, yeah, yeah.
Go ahead.
Photo bomb.
That's all right. We like photo bombs.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so this is the lower gallery, and so it was used back in the days as a reception hall. Servants or maids would have entered from this door here to maintain both dining rooms along with bedrooms upstairs. The kitchen was always on the outside just in case of a fire. The main house wouldn't get burned. Whenever the servants or maids were coming in with the food, they have to be whistling, just to make sure no food wasn't in their mouth. If they were caught and they weren't whistling, it would be said they were stealing out the food, and so they'd be punished. So I guess if you can't whistle, you probably have to work on the field. You may need to work in the house. Alright, so here we have an original painting which dates back to the 19th century. However, the children on it were unknown because neither Annie nor Rose had children. But psychics came to Jamaica from Haiti, so the girl in red is Annie. As her favorite color was red, red also depicts the passion she had for blood. So you'll notice on this painting her eyes, her head and her shoulder turn towards you, no matter which direction you go, just to tell you how good the painter was from that time era. So if you're standing over here, realize her head and her shoulders turn in this direction. You stand in the center, it's the same thing. If you come on this side, the head and the shoulder turns in this direction. So when you get a chance, I want you to try it and see. The psychics and the children were painted around her after to say as if she was a nice person. And she really liked children, but she did not. So they also pointed out to us that the body of the children doesn't fit the head. And none of these children are relating to her. They're all looking away. So they're saying she's the only one that is real there on the painting. Look at the way she gripped that one in the back. How could you hold a baby like that?
Right.
Look at the one in the blue, like the face have been fixed. The one in the white, the head have been stopped on, the hand look deformed. And the boys look like mannequins. Even the dog look weird. Alright, so as I mentioned earlier on to you about Johnny Cash, a famous country and western singer, this is the other piece, the drop leaf tabor, that was also donated by him, along with the clock that I've mentioned in the ballroom. Now this is a condition of the Rose Hall Great House, and so this photograph here taken in 1965, just before they started the restoration. The house was not burnt at any time, but stood unoccupied for over 130 years without anyone living in it, so eventually fell into this condition. And so this house today is 274 years old. And from Annie died in 1831 till this present day, no one have lived in this house here. Alright, so we step towards that side there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm watching the painting.
Alright, so this little door that you see right here. See a little door right here, it's very dark. And it takes you down to what was known as the dungeon. So we're going to be going down there later on. We'll be using the staircase originally used, and that's the one around the back. So when we get down there, I'll be telling you about that entire area. But originally when we have this door, there was said to be a secret passage that would take you all the way out to the seashore. After 130 years, no one lived in this house. When the Rawlings bought it, had been badly caved in, so they had blocked it off completely, and so there's nothing left of it today. When Annie Palmer was killed by her freed slave lover, this is where he entered from to go upstairs and killed her. Also, when she killed her husband, she'd order her slaves to take the bodies out to be buried by the seashore, by the way of the secret passage here. While those slaves were coming back, she'd order for them to be killed. So we use a term here in Jamaica, dead man tell no tales. Have you heard that term before? Alright, so the other room from here is the morning room. It's otherwise called the breakfast room. The Palmers would dine there when there's no guest in the house. On your right, inside there, is a Welsh dresser with pewter pieces on display. Pewter pieces are made from tin and lead, so continuous eating from pewters, they could lead to brain damage, also miscarriages. And they did not know that back in the days, so those are regular plates and stuff that I've used on a daily basis. On your left towards the corner, on the wall, you notice a 17th century plumbing system on the wall, known as a copper lavabo, used for washing hands and cutlery before and after meals. So when you have a look at the copper lavabo, let me know if you'd like to trade for the one you have at home. Alright, we have on the floor an original bucket which is made of oak wood and brass, weighs 10 to 12 pounds without water. And slave children would have to carry it filled with water a mile and a half from here. If they spill the water at any point, they whip several times across their backs. By the time the children reach 10 years old, they'll be strong enough to work on the plantation. Annie Palmer considered children to be of no use to her because they could not work, so the bucket was a training process for them. So you can have a look at the morning room just in case you want to feel the weight of the bucket. Then we're going to make our way upstairs where all the lovings and the killings took place. And so just have a look at the room and then you come this way. For those who did not try the painting, you can go ahead and try the painting. You just come all the way here, coming out.
Anything of the water containers.
I'm going to. trying to.
Oh, did I get my picture? I'm
You're
sorry.
okay. I just want to get it.
How about these things, whatever they
Here's that secret door, babe.
Yeah. Yeah, not too secret, but that's what the dungeon.
Oh wow, look at that. Hello, hello, hello. Anybody here? I come to talk to you. Look down there. That's cool.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay, we're heading up the stairs, y'all.
Are you supposed to go upstairs?
Yeah, that's where we're about to go.
That's right.
Okay, Annie Palmer, are you here?
Sir, where are you going? Where's he going? Yeah, but he's gone down there.
Here's where the maid took the flying lead.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, alright, over there is a replica of the balcony that the maid fell from, broke her neck and died. And so when she fell, the roof below was not there. So she may have fell on the stones or maybe she had a big push. We're not sure what happened, so ask that you stay away from balconies. Alright, so this is the upper gallery. For the Palmers, this was used as their family sitting hall. For Annie Palmer, over there, the balcony would have been her favorite spot to either sit or stand and watch her slaves being flogged or beheaded out to the courtyard outside there. And so that was a form of entertainment for her. There used to be a flogging tree on the outside. It's no longer there. It has been rotten out. Next from here, we have the bedrooms. So this room here is a curl room called curl because the hand embroidery, fabric from India. It's all hand stitched. So that's a room where Annie Palmer killed her third husband by strangling him with the help of her freed slave lover Taku. Now Taku was a black freed slave who would sit along with Annie and practice voodoo until they eventually fell in love. But they say what goes around in life comes right back to you. Taku was the one who eventually murdered Annie in December of 1831. Toilets were far from the plantation, so each would carry indoor toilets known as commode. There's one in your right in this room here. Servants or maids would have to come up and empty it whenever they used it, which wasn't a pleasant job for them. The other room here is the toile room. It's called toile because of the French fabric. That's where Annie Palmer killed her second husband by stabbing him several times while he was sleeping. To make sure he was dead, hot oil was poured in his ears. Annie would then have the rooms locked off. Anyone that came along, question her about her husband, she would tell them that they all died from the yellow fever virus. Yellow fever was quite common in Jamaica at the time. No one really questioned her. And at that time, plantation owners, they were the law. So whatever she says goes. Now it wasn't customary for husbands and wives to sleep together. They'd sleep in separate rooms. And as you go along, you will notice how short the beds are. It's not because people were short, but because in those days would have sleep curved in the bed, or they would sit upright. They say it was good for the digestive system. Now this big red room is Annie Palmer's bedroom where she lived, loved, and died. The fabric on the wall was chosen for her passionate nature for killing. There's some portraits inside there on the wall, the original portraits, but we don't know who they are. Now, how Annie died, it all started when her new bookkeeper, Robert Rutherford, a very handsome young man who came all the way from England to work for her. Within a week, they started an intimate relationship. Soon after, Annie found out that Robert wasn't in love with her, but was in love with Millicent. Millicent was Taco's granddaughter, the slave lover granddaughter. So in revenge, Annie cast a voodoo spell on Millicent. That was because of jealousy. So she later withered and died within 9 days. Taco loved his granddaughter. It was the only one he had. So in revenge for his only granddaughter, he came from the secret passage that no longer exists. Came up here one night, made love to Annie, then strangled her to death. But Ashman, he was a general overseer watching the slaves. He also loved Annie. But Annie loved Robert, the bookkeeper. So in revenge for Annie, one day Taco went up into the bush. Ashman went up there and shot Taco in revenge for Annie. So it was more like a love triangle. Now inside Annie's bed, we have an original piece, which is her fainting couch or her chaise lounge. So whenever she needed the attention of her husband, she'd come over, pretend to faint. Her husband come over and gives her all the attention she needed. So ladies, most definitely you have to try that one. In Jamaica, we say nothing tried, nothing done. So if you don't try it, you don't know if it will work. Now next from her bedroom, we have her sitting room, where she'd have all her intimate discussions held. We have a mirror on the wall that is facing the water. That several photographs have been taken off when they developed ghost-like images appeared in the photos. Alright, next from there we have the yellow room, which is the gentleman's room. Back in its days, only wealthy men was considered to be a gentleman. That's where she killed her first husband by pouring arsenic in his coffee. He was poisoned. And so she only married him for his money. So she spent 6 years with the first husband, 2 years with her second husband, 6 months with the third husband. Alright, so her first husband, he was a palmer. The last husband, he was also a palmer. It was the grandnephew of the first palmer. So she kept it in the family. And so after the death of her first husband, she became one of the wealthiest plantation owners around this entire area. But I must let you know that back in the days, women had no rights. If you're a woman, you own a plantation like this, could be taken away from you, handed down to a male or someone who was married. So that's why after killing the first husband, she had to remarry shortly after just to keep her wealth. Sorry. That's something. I choked. I'm sorry. Some water, Alright, so finally we have the guest room, which is the safest room in the house. No one have been killed in there as yet. But in 1989, the writer of the Love Boat series. Have you heard of the Love Boat, the television series? So Donna Franklin, along with her husband, came and stayed in the guest room. They're having coffee when they heard baby screaming over the corral room. So they went over to investigate, and when they went over, there wasn't any baby inside this room. They came back to finish their coffee. When they came back, the coffee cups were missing. They went in search of it, and it was found in Annie Palmer's bedroom, smashed to pieces. They packed and left immediately, and since that, nobody stays in this house here. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, please take a look at these bedrooms, take your photos, then we go downstairs to the back porch of the house. So that's third, second, Annie Palmer's room, continue straight down, you see her sitting room.
this thing. That is wild.
I could use it.
Go ahead, I'll shut the door.
Give you your privacy.
I need my privacy.
That's pretty. That's big and open. That's pretty.
Okay, so after you're through seeing the rooms, you're going downstairs to the back portion of the house.
Go ahead.
We have to talk about that.
That's pretty. All right, let's go to the next one. Excuse me. Oops, excuse me.
Really cool, isn't it?
Mom, you got the window, take a picture.
Crazy fools out there taking pictures told me to go to each one.
Oh yeah. Ooh, is that not pretty? That's beautiful, y'all.
Many people out of the way. You, get out of the way.
Wow. Oh, look at that
Around.
pond
Yeah, I
over
know.
there.
He's getting out of the way now.
This is her Annie's view from her bedroom. Didn't I get that one or no?
Did you ask Annie for bugging her today?
Huh?
Did you ask Annie for bugging her today?
If I'm bugging her?
No. Did you ask Annie?
Yeah, I told her I'd come to talk to her.
Not a crowd here.
You know I can talk to you, Annie. the gentleman's room, the only room.
Was telling you about the maid that fell from the balcony. That's a replica. There would be adding our favorite spot.
This is the guest room that no one has died from yet.
Or being headed out to the courtyard was a form of entertainment for her. Your television got dead.
Okay, we're supposed to be going down now? Where's our people?
Out there. This house was much bigger back then. It had two other wings. An east wing and a west wing. They were both connected to this main house with covered walkway. It was considered to be a family house. 365 people. 50 servants, 11 months. And serving the food that they were eating. The house was not closed and we believe there is still should have been beheaded. So this
There, where that concrete area is. A west wing on this side where the trees and stoneworks are. Both two-story buildings connected to the main house by a covered walkway. They weren't a very strong structure as the main house. When the Rollins bought this place, it was already torn apart. So they have no idea of what the woodwork looked like. When they're connected, it was known as a calendar house because it had 365 windows, as in the days of the year. 52 doors as in the weeks, and 12 bedrooms as in the months of the year. So the east wing there had music and billiard, bachelor's quarter. The west wing had servants' quarter, pantry, kitchen, along with other rooms. Slaves would have tiny huts, half a mile up into the hills. At this time, we're heading down to what was known as the dungeon. I will be showing you a few things. You may use the washroom, make your way to the bar. You'll be served with a food drink. So we have some food punch for you today. But if we have anyone here want to try something a little bit stronger, like a house special witch's brew that's made from rum and more rum and juices, you can purchase that one at the bar. Also, the beverage is sold there. So in a few minutes from the bar, we'll be heading over to where she was buried in the East Garden, and that's where our tour will end. Please watch your steps on your way down. Watch your head, there's a low beam.
A low beam.
Just watch your steps for me.
That's the dungeon. Let's go to the dungeon.
Watch your head.
I don't like being behind. I don't like being way behind. You get behind. You got people in front of you. Come on, baby. I can't say right now. I'm videotaping.
You like carpet a little bit.
Oh, look at those flowers up in that tree over there. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, they are.
Those pink flowers.
When you pour off, it will make it scratchy. I don't think they put no salt in it. I know it's scratchy. Where are we going? We're gonna come out the other end, I hope.
Yeah.
Yes, come on.
Y'all standing out here or something?
Come on, man.
I like going right. Okay, I'm just making sure y'all go.
There's
And
no coming out.
into the dungeon we go.
He is screaming down there already.
Concrete.
Come on, Bart.
Oh my. That's what I like right there.
Yeah. Better just keep ducking.
Ooh, look at them doors. Look at these doors. Oh my.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome down. They're no longer jail cells, but they have been elevated and converted into modern day bathrooms. They are quite safe for you to use. Second look over here, we have a bear trap. We never had bears in Jamaica, but would be said that several of these will be hidden up there in bushes. When these things try to run away, their legs will be caught in it. When they're found, it was so badly damaged, they have the legs chopped off. The slaves will be lowered inside the jail cell with a rope. They'll stay down there without food or water, no medical attention, they're left there to die. That was an example for the mothers to see, so they would try to run away. The stones we're walking on, these are original coral taken from the sea. The beams above, they're not original. The beams above, they're not original, but it's a much tougher than the mahogany called the bullet wood. So as you look around, you'll notice there's a few artifacts. Most of these were found on the property during the restoration. We have on this side here Annie's pub, and so this entire area was all part of storage for food and wine and rum. This door here was cut out during the restoration. And so we have a few haunting tales, pictures that our guests who have been on the tour have taken. When their pictures were developed, they see strange things. So you'll see some with the mirror, headboard, chandelier, different areas of the house. There's a rock right there. Someone stole it from Annie Palmer too and had to send it back. According to them, bad luck, bad dreams. Took the rock to their workplace, the Easter spread there. So they sent back the rock in the mail, says return from New Jersey. Alright, so after you're through looking around, you can come there and bring things, sir.
I love these doors. Oh my God. Those doors are heavy. Oh my Lord, Jesus. They used to be jail cells, but they turned them into bathrooms. Look at that big piece of wood holding that. And these are the pictures that they took. The people.
100 years old, time was wood.
I couldn't even,
Mm-hmm.
couldn't find anything in that one.
These are pictures that people took. Let's see what I can.
Original leverage or something, huh?
It says, while I was in this room, my attention was drawn to one of the posts on the bed and could see two eyes and realized it was a face. A board and a... Well... Oh, I see what she's talking about right there. Oh, now that's neat. This one.
Pictures of apparitions, is that what some of this is?
Well, okay. Well, basically, it said that somebody took a video of
Okay. really tell on some of these. There's my man, Johnny Cash. Man, there's so much glare from everything down here. It's crazy. Alright, Doc's gone to the bathroom. I cannot believe there's so much glare on his picture. Maybe something will come through. Baby, you coming? Oh, he's down here. See? They weaving us. I said they weaving us.
Are they really? A lot of times, these are the pictures I like.
Yeah.
Like those and that and this.
See, I'm picking up a glare with this glass and
Okay.
everything, but I'm trying. Off the lights and stuff. Oh look, there's a book. The Witch of White Witch of Rose Hall.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
There's the book.
Where's the,
Look, they even sell rum.
Go on, fall behind the lady with the crutches.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, these people are getting a freaking nerve. Be here by myself. Can you get us a drink,
No, I
baby?
don't want to drink.
I'm about to thirst to death.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to pee anymore. Go ahead.
Yeah, hold on for me, so I have
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
No one else was left in there.
Oh, we need to leave a thing.
Just watch your step there. Yeah, you can take up one sign it.
Where do we, oh, okay.
You can leave it at the gift shop later.
Okay.
Watch
Thank
your
you.
step there. Watch your step. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, we are heading out to where she was buried. So you come this way with me.
Coming this way.
Ooh, look at those chairs. Aren't they pretty? I thought it was.
This is
Yeah, it looks like wisteria, don't it? Oh, that's pretty. Beautiful tree. Oh, look at these trees. Oh, wow.
Where they take is at Main Street. That's across the road. Now these stores are in-bank stores and they are not allowed to sell local craft items. So what you guys see here, you definitely don't get it at Main Street. And just so you know for sure I'm the one who makes it, if you check out the Jamaica Tourist Board magazine that features me, and that shows you I've done pieces for King Charles and Queen Sophia. So whether you're buying or not, feel free to pick it up and look at it.
I like those.
Would you care to know the cost, my lady? Alright, the cat you're holding, that's mahogany wood you get for $20. The turtles are made from mahogany, those are $10.
From Jamaica.
It sounds hollow. It feels hollow.
We're gonna want a turtle, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
But they don't fit in the suitcase.
Which one you like? This one? This one?
Looking for the voodoo dolls myself. You get a turtle. See enough television. I think I know what to do. Yeah.
What, the darker one?
To me, $30.
Yeah, that's what I was, you and I was just. How much are these?
70, 50.
Ooh. Yeah, we better stick with the $10.
Here. Anyway, we can combine them.
Yeah, just throw them on top of each other.
Huh?
That's good.
Care to know the cost, sweetheart? Care to know the cost? $45.
$10. Take cash.
Cash money.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're very much. Thank you.
How much are your heart bowls?
$30 for the hot dogs.
Mm.
Okay, I'm gonna drink off the dime.
Yeah.
The bowls are from $30 upward. They're made from
Look at these, baby.
Where's your turtle?
Rose Hall. Rose Bowl.
Rosewood.
Look at that bowl, that turtle bowl. Isn't that pretty? What? Look at the hummingbird.
Oh no, that's a little better. How about the tray?
Look at that tray.
Buy them all. Well, we will before it's all over.
How much your tray?
You've seen us shopping.
$80.
Ooh, okay. How much?
All uncarved. Here?
Tanya, what's the tray?
$80.
Come on. He'll do it.
She's coming.
No, he won't. He ain't gonna go down.
You're free to touch, okay, sweetheart? You're free to touch.
Tanya.
Come on, Alice. Okay, these.
He's just
Your
you.
white shirt.
I
Or is
know.
that too many?
No, it's pretty, but it's $80. It's made out of mahogany wood, though.
Does he sign the back of it or something?
Yeah, right there.
We got something where you put this thing in it.
2024.
You put these in it, you hang it up. Yeah, I have those.
That is pretty, but I'm not paying $80.
Yeah, okay, I'm just saying. We could do it. That's up to you.
Yeah, I can't do 80.
Now, when I see something I think we'd like, that's ding. I'm not a.
Yeah, ask them what it's cheapest to go on it. We'll see.
Okay, we'll go buy it.
But it ain't 80.
I hate to haggle the turtle down from 10 to 5 or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at this one. It's cute.
Very cute. The last one leave.
How much?
Shalon, come look in here. So 25.
25.
You can give me $20 if you want it.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna look at other things too. These little jewelry boxes are
Yes,
cute.
that's jewelry box. You find it?
Tanya, she got more turtles to go over here.
I know. I'm looking. Oops. I just want to see on the
See
inside.
from Marvin.
Oh, it comes off.
Yeah, just pull it.
Oh. Very nice. I like it.
Yes, and we have puzzle one too. Look.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a puzzle one, baby. That's right up your alley there.
Puzzle one.
There's your pin.
Puzzle.
How much a puzzle?
You stash your things that in that no one find it. 25.
25.
Yeah. This one is 30. This one is $30.
Oh yeah.
She's afraid of the moon thing.
Look at the dice. That's cute.
Yeah.
Wing.
Like that one? Like that one?
These little turtles.
And that's the tiger, right?
Still looking for the voodoo, baby.
When it said Jamaica.
Oh, look at these little dolls.
Yeah, but they're not voodoo dolls.
I would like mine to be that way.
Look.
Thank you.
Look at this. Oh, that's cute. Oh, it sings pretty too.
Yeah, it's made from bamboo. So
I
it's
like
Jamaican
that.
xylophone.
How much are your dolls?
So I have some for. And Claire, how much is this? 15? Which one? 20. So I have these for 20. And then I have the baby. You have smaller one?
There's another one in there.
No, it just goes
It's
back
a
and
day
forth.
and night. So one is awake and one is asleep.
Ah.
And their clothes changes.
You say these are 15?
Yeah, those are 10. Yes, I said I give you for 15 if you like it.
Orange. This one is. Hey, baby, come here.
You want to learn about that?
All right, we'll come back to this. Let me go listen to this.
This is not original. It was just a simple dirt grave that was here with a wooden cross. So during the restoration, her bones were exhumed. When tested, they found was hers, so they have put it back and then placed this covering over it. It was Ashman, the general overseer, who also loved Annie. He was the one who forced the slaves to have her buried here. While Rose, the first mistress of the house, was buried in the Montego Bay Parish Church. Annie Palmer's husbands were buried 5 minutes drive from here, where they have the Joel Grand, the tall building going down the road. So when you're going down that side, there's this tall building down the road. There are 5 palm trees planted there. No bones have been found. 3 planted together representing her 3 husbands. There's one for Taku, one for Millicent, Taku's granddaughter. But psychics came to Jamaica in 1978, so they have spoken with her spirit. She confessed of killing all 3 husbands and Millicent and countless slave lovers, and that she left a message that she will be the second and last Mrs. Palmer of this house, and there will not be another. Now people tend to get scared of her, so they came and placed 3 crosses on this grave. So one here, one on this side due to rain and sunlight. This one here have faded away, and one here. Now when they're about to place a 4th cross there, they could not communicate with her spirit to tell whether she was in or out. They placed a cross there and her spirit was out, shouldn't be able to get back in. So she haunt the entire place forever. So they leave it open so her spirit can go in and out as she pleases. So that was the belief of the psychics. So at this time we are not sure where the spirit is at, maybe in the house or maybe even standing next to us. I'm just checking. Alright, so I'm going to be completing your tour with this song here, and so this song was written by the late Johnny Cash. On the island of Jamaica, long time ago, on the Rose Hall plantation, and the ocean breezes blow, lived a girl named Annie Palmer. She was a mistress of the slaves. Slaves all live in fear, so a frown in Annie's face. Where are your husbands, Annie? 1, 2, and 3. All are sleeping beneath the palm trees near the Caribbean Sea. At nights I hear you riding, and I can hear your lovers call. And I can still feel your presence on the plantation at Rose Hall. to our end. It has been my pleasure taking you on the tour. Hope you've enjoyed it. So do enjoy the rest of your day and your vacation. Thanks for making it Rose Hall. So in case you've enjoyed your tour, it's always okay if you care to show your appreciation. And then I'm not sure if you guys want to be staying up here with Annie. I'm going to be going down the pathway here.
Okay.
People leaving money.
There's some Canadian coins on there too.
I know. I know. Yeah, about every nationality coinage.
Look, somebody even left earrings.
Yeah, I know. There's some jewelry on the other side too. That's all pendant, something else. That old gown of jewelry.
All right, turn this way. Come here, bud.
Alright, so this is
Come here.
where Annie lies.
A picture real quick.
Okay. I'm making it.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'll sit behind you.
Oh, that is it for right now. We're going to do some shopping, and I will be back with y'all in a little bit.